We'll begin with preparations, physiological preparation, psychological preparation, emotional preparation, spiritual preparation, overall using all the faculties of our beings to enter into deep meditation today. So bring your both hands in the Namaste Mudra, Pranam Mudra, spine straight, head in upright, eyes closed, and feel the union of left and right energy channels, union between feminine and masculine energies, activation of Sushumna so that your Ida and Pingla will have perfect balance. And without perfect balance of Ida and Pingla, you can't activate Sushumna. When you join both palms, you join both energies together, left and right. When you join both palms together, then not only your biological energies or neurological or pranic, but also spiritual, you have the perfect balance. Your posture helps you in this balance creation. When your spine is straight, when your head is upright, when your hands are placed properly in a mudra, what you call Hasta Mudra, and moreover, your breath. When your body breathes in rhythm, slow, long, deep, that boosts the equilibrium, the balance, the equanimity, the non-dualism, what togetherly is called yoga, union. And with that awareness, we will invoke the universal consciousness, universal oneness, universal cosmic energy by visualization of the same, by chanting Om. Om is just a symbol, a reminder of that universal consciousness and universal energy. With full attention, with full awareness, we'll speak Om 3 times together. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow down to that universal consciousness, what you call yoga, and bow down to all the yogis. Bow down the yogi who is guiding you on this path. Now, just prepare yourself to plunge, to dive deep down into this practice, where we will work on our both aspects, light and darkness. And don't take this as superficial, but very profound, very deep. I will just remind you what to do, how to do, and when you have clarity why I'm doing, then how automatically you find why you are doing. You should have utmost clarity about this. You are doing this to transform yourself. You are dedicating your time, your energy to change yourself, to transform yourself from an ordinary person to extraordinary person. And what is more important in your physiological part of your being, what you call body, is your head. Head is the head of your entire organism, which consists of different organic systems, which in spirituality is called samskara, kaya samskara. Just feel your kaya samskara. First, you have to feel your body. You don't take your body as an impure part of yourself. You don't take your body for granted, as this is not only few years old when you are born with this body, but this body has billions of years, trillions years historical imprints in this body. Although your body is born some years back, but it has something which are billions years old memories, trillions years old essence in this body, in your DNA, which has been handed over generation to generation. You just visualize the first human being. Before first human being, the human beings were animals. According to Charles Darwin, human beings were evolved. And you can also see this scientifically. So your body is amazing. You love your body. This is what is today's session. Freely available for all without any discrimination. Why? Because we really want you to be like us. be full with light, be full independent. Anisitocha vihirati, anashritocha vihirati, nacha kinchi loke upadiyati. Upadiyati means no attachment in anything of the world, of any world. Even if you have beauty, but you are not attached to your beauty, you are not obsessed with your beauty. Although you have success, but you are not clung to your success, don't want to perpetuate your success. If you have any intention to perpetuate anything, you are in error, you are in mistake, you are in fault. So first, give up all the efforts, all the intentions and efforts to keep the things permanent and live in constant flux, constant let go, live in constant nothingness, constant non-attachment, non-carrying anything. Don't carry any memory, don't carry any expectations, don't carry any ideology. We need to free ourselves from all the ideologies. Then only we can fly. So long you have any ideology, so long you have any attachment to anything, we cannot be at peace. If we want to be peaceful, if we want to be at peace, we will have to free ourselves from all the ideologies, from all the philosophies, from all the belief systems, from being and non-being concepts, from truth and untruth concept. You have to get rid of seeking the truth also. Noble silence. Create the noble silence inside you. Noble silence is when you free yourself from the dualism. And before that, all the so-called silence, so-called peace are self-deceptions. Keep yourself waking up. Don't sleep, don't drowsy. Don't be slothful. Don't be lethargic. Your eyes are closed, but mind fully opened. Your ears fully thirsty to listen. And your entire individuality fully passionate to walk with me, with us, into the realm of nothingness, into the realm of nirvana, into the world of supreme enlightenment. Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati. Fourth is Shilanusati, means contemplation of ethics and moralities. Shil is the foundation. Ethics are the foundations, or the legs, or the feet, without which you cannot step ahead. You can't advance even a step ahead. Shil means non-violence. We have to train ourselves into non-violence, to ourselves as also to others. Don't kill any living being. And don't provoke anyone to kill any living being. Krit karita anumodita. And when someone is killing a living being, you don't feel happy. First seal is non-violence, ahimsa. Second seal, which we have to be successful, which we'll have to practice without fail, is Satya, truthfulness. Be very dead honest. Be truthful. Even if there is no one to watch you, even if you are alone, even if you are inside the room, but be honest. Because the nature is always watching you. The nature, from the deepest layer of your consciousness, is always watching you. What Mahayana calls it Alay Vigyan, or universal consciousness, that is always watching you. You are in the surveillance of that divine mind. You can't cheat yourself. Somewhat you can cheat yourself, but you can't cheat that divine mind. You can speak false to yourself, to the people, but not to the divine mind. Because that knows everything about you. Whether good or bad, whether you're Sheel or Asheel. So we have to be always honest in the eyes of that divine. Never lie. Never kill. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya. Never steal anything. Whether physical or virtual. Non-stealing is called Asteya. That is the third Shila. To adore, to practice, to master. Ahimsa, non-violence. Satya, truthfulness. Asteya, non-stealing. Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is, you be loyal. If you are married, then to your spouse. If you are not married, then don't commit adultery. Every time you make intercourse with unlawful person, you create a defilement on your soul. Every time you commit the adultery, you cover yourself, your soul, the divine dwelling inside you. And that gets upset with you, that curses to you. So never be cursed by the divine by violating the ethical practices. And you create the hell for you while living and after death as well. So non-violent, be non-violent, be truthful, be non-stealing, be celibate. Maintain this celibacy. Even if you are married, but be moderate in having physical relationship. Fifth is not consuming any intoxicant. Whenever you consume any intoxicant, you make the divine upset. Whether tobacco, whether any substance, any drugs, every time you take drugs or any such intoxicant will defile your soul, will defile the universal mind, will take you away from the divine. So don't be like the people, so-called tantric people, who take drugs and start downloading the consciousness. That is miscomprehension, that is false assumption that through drugs you can reach the samadhi or you can reach the union with the divine. This is deception, this is erroneous views, this is foolishness, this is silliness, this is wrong view. Krit, Karita, Anumodita. These are the 5 ethical practices. Neither you have to commit yourself, nor you have to promote, nor you have to be silent when you see someone doing this. Either you transform or you just leave that place or community or the so-called friends. Never keep such kind of friends. In the guise of friends, they are your enemies actually, who are robbing your soul, your purity, your abilities, your qualifications, your eligibilities to enter into realm of divine, into the realm of happiness. Shilanusati, Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati. Shilanusati is the 4th. Anusati. Anusati means mindfulness. Sati means mindfulness. Anusati means micro mindfulness. Anu means micro. Sati means mindfulness. Sati Pathan. Ekayano ayang bhikkhave maggo sattanang vishuddhiya. This is the only path to purify yourself, to purify the defilements on the face of universal mind. This is the only path. Ekayano ayang bhikkhave maggo sattanang vishuddhiya. Sok paridevanang samatikamai. Sok paridevanam. Sorrow and lamentation. Sorrow and lamentation. You can overcome your sorrow and lamentation only by this practice, what is called mindfulness. This only path. Sok paridevanang samatikamai. Dukkha domanassanang athangamai. To cause the dukkha and dormanasya disappear. If you want to make the sufferings disappear from your life, if you want to make the obstacles, the challenges, the high tide waves of ups and downs in your life, you'll have to practice mindfulness. Athangamai means subsiding of the sufferings in your life. If you seriously want to overcome, subside, tranquilize the sufferings in your life, the pains in your life, the betrayals in your life, then this is the only path. What we call Satipatthana means perfection in mindfulness. Soks paridevanang samatikamai dukkha manassanang athangamai. Nyayasya adhigamai means to walk the path which leads to the extinction of the problems is this only path. Nibbana sa sachi kriya. To do the sakshatkar, the realization, self-realization of nirvana. Yadidam chattaro satipattanam. This is the only 4-fold mindfulness. Keep your head upright. Keep your spine straight. Keep your whole body relaxed. Keep your both hands fully relaxed, but in a mudra, hands mudra. Keep your body fully focused, without lethargicness, without sloth, without drowsiness and torpor. And keep your mind free from restlessness, mental worries, distractions. Keep your mind free from all the defilements. But if you had harbored the defilements since many lifetimes, it will take time. You don't see your life, past life, you have seen your this life, but even in this life also, you have created so many defilements, you have accumulated so many impurities in your soul, in yourself, by living indisciplined life, by living un-yogic life, by living unhygienic life. But this is the time to reverse the process. Live the hygiene of physical health, psychological health. Keep your body and mind always healthier. Feed your body and mind always healthy supplements, healthy foods, toxic foods, toxic thoughts, toxic ideas, toxic belief systems, toxic atmosphere, environment. We have to avoid. But if you had developed the ama, toxins in your body, in mind, first you'll have to detoxify yourself. This is what Ayurveda also teaches, yoga also teaches. This is what the science of health teaches you, advises you to detoxify your body and mind. Love your body by keeping this healthier, by taking care of vata, pitta, kapha. Always be watchful whether your vata or pitta or kapha is aggravating, vitiated. Keep them under balance, under control, by living healthy lifestyle, by maintaining mental hygiene, less involvement in social media, less involvements in screen time, watching the reels, which are toxic. Shilanusati. And the fifth mindfulness is Chaganusati. Chag is Pali word. In Sanskrit this is called Tyaga. In English this is called sacrifice. Tyag. This is also called charity. It's also called dana. Donate. Tyag. You understand the significance of giving. Whatever you have, you practice giving. And the spirituality teaches us to practice giving at least 10% of our income. And if you give 30% of your income, that will make you more enlightened, close to enlightened. Not enlightened, but close to enlightenment. Tyag. When you practice this Tyaga for many lifetimes, you become Buddha. Not in one lifetime you become Buddha, but it takes many lifetimes to become Buddha. And in every lifetime you have to practice all these 10 mindfulness practices. You have to practice them, you have to develop them, you have to take them to the ultimate level. And by taking to the ultimate level, you have to maintain that, called right efforts, called Samyak Pradhan. You have to practice Samyak Pradhan. There are 4 Samyak Pradhanas. First is to prevent and to overcome. These are 2 efforts. First 2 efforts are the first 2 parts of Samyak Pradhan, and the latter 2 parts are called develop and maintain. So first 2 efforts, Samyak Pradhan, are for the imperfections, defilements, the evil thoughts, words and deeds. And first 2 efforts are to develop the perfections, the divine natures, like anusatis, 10 anusatis, means 10 types of contemplations or meditation, or 37 bodhipakshik practices, the 10 paramitas. When you practice them, when you develop them and maintain them, one day you become the holy enlightened one, the supreme enlightened one, called as the Buddha. But that is very long journey. But before becoming Buddha, you have to become first a stream enterer called Srotapanna. When you enter the stream, when you join us, that is the beginning of your journey. Then you upgrade yourself to the Sakadagami. When you become Srotapanna, then you will be born maximum 7 times. When you become Sakadagami, then you will be born only maximum 1 time on this earth. When you become Anagami, then you will never be born in this world, but in the heaven, and from there you will transcend, transmigrate, and will become liberated one. That is called Sakadagami and Anagami. Sakadagami, maximum 1, Anagami, never returners. Such people will not return. And 4th is Arhat. Arhat means enlightened one. It has also different levels. Arhat is of course enlightened one, but less powerful than Pratyek Buddha. Pratyek Buddha is more powerful than Arhat. Pratyek Buddha is closer to the Buddha, is called Samyak Sambuddha. And Samyak Sambuddha is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. When you become omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, you are called Samyak Sambuddha. And you reach that state by transcending these categories. From Srotapan to Sakadagami, from Sakadagami to Anagami, from Anagami to Arhat, from Arhat to Pratyek Buddha, from Pratyek Buddha to Samyak Sambuddha. And so long you are on this journey, you are called Bodhisattva, means the practitioner of the enlightenment, a person who is on this journey to become the fully Buddha, Supreme Buddha, to become omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. And there is only one path. It's called Satipatthana, perfection in mindfulness. Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati, Shilanusati, Chaganusati. And 6th is Devtanusati. When you meditate on the divine celestial beings called Devtas, there are different types of Devtas. When you meditate on them, that also helps you to upgrade, excel, to advance on this path. You don't meditate on Devtas like other philosophic people, other traditional people, but in this scientific way, that this Devta had become a devta, a divine being, only by practicing this mindfulness. And that will inspire you to become mindful, to become ethical, to become generous, charity practitioner. Only for that purpose you meditate on devta, devta anusati. There are 6 anusatis. 7th is marnanusati, means meditation on the death. That one day I will die. We forget that we will die. We forget that we will not be anymore on this earth after some years. We forget. That is why we live as if we have to live here for 1000 years. When you meditate that one day I have to die, and before death I have to reach this goal as soon as possible, as earlier as possible, then you gear up your practice. You don't think that you have to live for 100 years or 50 years more. So meditate every day in the morning that the nature has offered this day to live one more day, and I will live this day for my enlightenment, for my spiritual life, for my this mindfulness. Be thankful, be gratitude, feel gratitude to your karma who is offering you to live one more day. This is your karma which decides how long you have to live. And also this is your health which decides how long you will be living. Moreover, your karma. Karma is the most powerful than your taking care of your health. Even you look very healthy, but if your karma was negative in your past life, you may not live longer. Karma only decides your life, your success, your failures, your betrayals or cooperations or the supports. Everything is offered by your karma. You are inherited in your karma. So give importance to your karma. What you create through mind, through speech, and through physical bodily actions. So think about death. That my karma was good, that's why I am living today. Otherwise, many people died in pandemic, COVID pandemic, but I survived because of I had good karma. Many children die in childhood because they had not their karma granted to live longer. Many people died in young age because their karma did not allow to live longer. But I am thankful to my good karma that I am living today, and which will offer me to live more days. So this is called meditation on death, marnanusati. 8th meditation is kayanusati, meditation on the body. What you had started today with meditating on the body. It's called kaya gatanusati or kayanusati. Whenever you have time, just choose any of these 10 objects of mindfulness, contemplation, meditation. Whether Buddha, whether Dharma means the teachings, his teachings, or the sutras. Sangha means people who are treading this path seriously. Sangha. Shila, ethics. Tyaga, sacrifice, donation, charities. Devta, the divine beings who have longer lives, who live more longer than human beings. Then death, meditation on the death every day. Don't skip any day without meditating on the death. Reminder of the death will make you more serious, will make you more mindful, more concerned to the most significant purposes of your life. Marnanusati is the 7th, Kayanusati is the 8th, 9th is Upsampadanusati. Upsampada is the sadhana given by your guru. Whatever sadhana, whatever teachings, whatever practice your guru, teacher gives you, you just live up to it. You just give your 100% into that. It's called Upsampada. Upsampada is the techniques, the sadhana given by your master, by your guru. You practice holistically, seriously than anything else. It's called Upsampadānusati. And the 10th is Upshamananusati. Upshamananusati or Nirvananusati. Upshaman or Nirvana. You meditate on the extinction of the sufferings, what we call Nirvana. You can choose any of these 10 mindfulness, meditation, contemplation, objects or subjects, whatever suits you best, and you will find your meditation will become very fruitful, very result producing. At high speed, you will develop. Every session, even 24 hours, you just live with that mindfulness. Sati or Sampragyana. Sati is mindfulness. Sampragyan is awareness, comprehension, clarity of mind. Gate, thite, visinne, sutte, jagrite, bhasite, tunhi bhave. In all the states of your being, you are sampajanakari hoti, mindful. While you are walking, going, while you are standing, while you are sitting, sutte, while you are sleeping, jagrite, while you are waking up, bhasite, while you are speaking, tunhi bhave, while you are listening silently, or you are fully silent, aryaman, noble silence. All the time you are mindful. This will help you overcome the darkness in all the corners of yourself, in all the rooms of yourself, in all the layers of yourself. No part of yourself will left dark or in shadow, but you will enlighten every corner, every room, every bit of your consciousness, every atom of your body, every aggregation of yourself. There are 5 aggregations: corporality, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. You will enlighten all these 5 groups of your existence. This non-attachment, this mindfulness, this non-judgmental mind, unprejudiced mind, presence of mind, forgiveness, unconditional acceptance, beginner's mind. What togetherly is called mindfulness. Excellent. Now we'll finish this. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya
Jyotirgamaya
Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kashid Dukh Bhag Bhave. Now, together we'll speak once Om. Om means all, omni. Sri Shanti, to spread the peace everywhere. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 Bow down to your direct teacher and all the teachers. Excellent. Thank you for joining. And yeah, just few words from you if you have anything to share or ask. Dr. Saab,
Yes,
how was today's experience?
yeah, so today it was a little different and more practical, and lot of advisories. So how much of that can be, taken up by me particularly. Most of it is done, but some of them are yet to be done. So we'll have to see and see how quickly we have to get into that mode. That is
Great. I appreciate your approach. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, you're very moderate in everything. That's good. Nice, thank you. Yes, Lena, how's yours? Unmute your mic.
Every time it's totally different than the other time, which is even much better. And honestly, I needed that desperately this week. But it was very unique as always, and it's like I'm building a shield around my mind so that I will not think. And this is what today happened. It's like every time I feel that the shield is growing, and the thoughts that always in the past used to disturb my meditation, now it's not doing that. It's not affecting that. And this is a very important thing. Thank you so much, Guruji.
You're welcome. Excellent. I appreciate your approach also, and I appreciate your dedication, and I am very glad to see the developments in every one of you. Even Dr. Saab is also developing every day. You are also developing, and every participant is developing. Yeah, good.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yes. But to make me happy requires lots of zeal, lots of efforts. I'm not happy, but yeah, I have to be happy actually. Yes, Ranjan. First, before Ranjan, Arpita. Yeah, if you can speak in English, that will be better.
Today's experience was different because I experienced a lot. You said whatever your wish comes true. So I imagined that, and at the end, in front of me, it comes to fulfill.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah, I can see some developments in you also. Good. And
Namaste, Guruji. Today's session is very nice. As comparatively today, to the other days, I experienced a lot of things. And one thing I feel that what is the importance of I. It is very important for all of us that we forget that I am also very important. Before we love others, we have to love ourselves first. So I realized this and realized these things. And it is very nice.
Harish. It's your turn. How was your experience? Actually, your feedbacks would be different than all the other participants because you are our teacher there, lead trainer, Dr. Saab there at Rishikesh.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
So his feedbacks are more important. Yes, Harish, how was yours?
Guruji is what good. Just what concentration is remain and just space. That's it. I just fixed concentration. Just eyes was stable and just it was space. Nothing else.
Good. Now I'll take question. If any one of you have any question, if related to today's practice or related to past practices or the upcoming one. Anything?
Guruji, the timing now is going to change. It's going to be 4 hours and a half between me and you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Starting
1 hour.
tonight.
Yes.
So it's for this class, no problem, but for our class.
okay. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. What is time there, Lina? In Rome?
Now, not tonight. It will change. Not now. Now we have 3 hours and a half. Tomorrow it will be 4.5.
4.5. Yeah.
1 hour
So,
more.
Yeah.
Guruji,
Yes, 1 hour more.
it is called long daylight, no? Long daylight.
Dr.
So-
Saab knows well.
1 hour is exceeding extra.
Yes. Very good. Thank you so much for joining today also. And I was expecting other serious students also like Kate, Carla, Faye, but I don't know why they are not joining. They may have some other things to do. But no worries. Every one of you is very, very precious and is equivalent to 1,000 people, right? Very good. And now I was planning to reschedule this program. Instead of Saturdays, I was thinking of Sundays. What about that? Dr. Saab?
Very good. I would like it. Because I just suddenly saw your link was so I just connected. I knew Saturday was the day, but then somehow I forgot. But Sunday was okay. Sunday.
Yeah, the same for me. It's okay.
Yeah, because there would be other people also may join us because there are some people who work on Saturdays also. So that's why they are not joining. They remain on the goal on ways to their homes, so not able to join.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So we'll meet in our upcoming which date is the 8th day? Ashtami, Shukla Ashtami.
Yeah.
Kab hai, Harish?
Second.
Second is a Sunday. Yeah.
Second is Sunday.
No, not Sunday. I'm asking about the Ashtamis because we have sessions on Ashtami,
Ashtami.
Amavasya and Purnima also.
Just
So we have Ashtami, Shukla Ashtami on 30th. So before that also we'll meet, right?